Okay, so I usually don't get into like certain discussions because, you know, I kind of keep my opinions to myself. But there's just a few things that are on my mind that are really bothering me right now, and I just wanted to get this off my chest. First and foremost, why is the media already jumping all over this now? You know, it's this, that, and the third about, oh, the kids, Michael Jackson's kids aren't really his kids. He's not the biological father. You know what? That right there is exactly why he protected his kids from the media. People are always talking about, well, you know, why was he always covering their faces and this and that? Because of the sharks in the media that are doing just what they're doing now. And you know what? I commend him for doing that because it just makes no sense. The man is not even lukewarm in the ground, and the media is already jumping all over it trying to make a scandal where there isn't one. Because you know what? He's their father. I don't care what DNA says. If he's not the biological, he's still their father, because that's the man who has taken care of them. That's the man that they know as their father. There's nothing that DNA or anything else is going to do to change that. So, you know what? They need to really back off of that. Number one. Had to get that off my chest. Another thing that I have to get off my chest, and you know what? I've never worked for BET, and after past, not just the BET Awards, but just the decline that I've seen in BET over the past few years now, I would never work for them. Okay? I am highly, highly upset about what was promised to have been a tribute to Michael Jackson. I didn't see a tribute to Michael Jackson, or at least, you know, most of what I saw that night was not anything close to a tribute. So, yeah, false advertising. Because honestly, the only reason I tuned in this year was because it was promised to be a 2-hour tribute to Michael. Didn't happen. I'm not even going to get into the specifics of that because it's already been said. But if anybody was watching, they know what I'm talking about. Another thing I have a major issue with, like, am I the only one that was really deeply disturbed at having, like, little 12-year-old girls on stage during a song that features lyrics about wanting to F every girl in the world? You know what? I'm a mom. That just didn't fly with me. I'm sorry. Just, that didn't work for me. But before I go, I do want to take a minute to end on a positive note because, you know, I'm still grappling with the news. I'm still haven't quite accepted that the King of Pop is gone. But you know what? He's not really gone. He'll never be gone. He'll always be with us. And I wanted to close this out on a positive note. I've been playing every Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, Jackson song I own, and trust me, I own all of them. So, I was just listening, though, to the Jackson's Live album, and one song that kind of stood out for me. I don't know why, but it stood out for me, and my daughter's been singing it all day, so I'm going to hit a few notes. I haven't practiced all day, so if I crack a couple of notes, please forgive me. But Things I Do For You. Love this song, so I want to end with that song. People all over the world are the same everywhere I go. I give into this, I give into that. Every day it bothers me so. Am I in a bad situation? People take me to the extreme. Am I being used? I just need a clue. I don't know which way to go. So I took my problems to a doctor so he could check it out. I took her to a palm reader so she could read my hand. 5 minutes later I start to understand, and I start screaming and shouting and acting mad. No one can help me but myself, but I give everything. Here's the things I do for you. In return, do the same for me. Here's the things I do for you. In return, do the same for me. Always wanting something for nothing, especially what they don't deserve. Reaching in my pocket, I just gotta stop it, though they got a lot of nerve. Am I in a bad situation? People take me to the extreme. They don't use rejection, so I need protection to keep my equity. So I took my problems to a doctor so he could check it out. I took it to the palm reader so she could read my hand. 5 minutes later I start to understand, and I start screaming and shouting and acting mad. No one can help me but myself, but I gave everything I had. Love you, Michael. We will always love you. We miss you, but your music and your spirit will live on. And you know what? Don't cry, babies. He's free. He's free. No more people taken from him. No more media all over him. He's free. He's dancing with the angels, and we love him, and we will love him forever. Mwah.